we have a product that will just totally change the health of America. It is being done today. My dad had that product on the market in 1943, which is 60 years. And folks, I have testimonials. 1948, 1943, 1945. People who wrote to my father exclaiming what a miraculous product it was, how it helped them so unbelievably well with their health challenges. Well, today America is sick. Folks, the statistics are epidemic.
40 million Americans suffer from sleep disorders. 64% of U.S. adults are either overweight or obese. Each year, more than 50 million Americans suffer from allergies and related diseases. 17 million people in the U.S. have diabetes, and that figure is growing by 1 million new cases a year. 43 million Americans suffer from arthritis and other rheumatic conditions. 17 million adults suffer from asthma, and nearly 5 million are under the age of 18. Each year, 62 million Americans are diagnosed with a digestive disorder.
Folks, America, listen to this. America is about number 70 on the list of healthy nations. How in the world did that happen? We have more money than all the nations put together. We're bigger, we're smart. I mean, we land people on the moon. How come we have not been able to come to grips with the health challenges? Well, one thing is the poor nutrition habits, and that's getting more and more press play these days, isn't it? And yes, it's true. You are what you eat. And we do not eat properly. We eat a lot of food additives. We eat the wrong foods. Can that be reversed? Sure. Takes some discipline, doesn't it? But you know what, folks? This body of ours is so magical that it can do anything. There are countless numbers of examples of people who had cancer, for example, who changed their diet alone and drank more water, not taking any products, and they were able to beat it. If you treat your body correctly, folks, your body can repair itself, and that's what we do with our product. It's called Urac Classic Whole Body Tonic. We call it JC Tonic for short. How does it work? I told you earlier, tonic herbs. Now, tonic herbs are a kind of a super herb. There's only a few of them in the whole maybe 6,000 herbs that humans use today. There may be somewhere around 200 of these tonic herbs. They have the ability to tweak the systems of the body, to move the systems, to push them, to pull them in one direction or another, dependent on what the system needs. Does it have to be pushed or does it have to be pulled? All the rest of those 6,000 herbs, as well as all the drugs on the market today, will drive a system only in one direction. So what we are doing with this tonic, and what my dad started, it's now 60 years ago, is that it's balancing the systems of the body. Folks, if you bring your body into balance, homeostasis, the Chinese have been doing it forever, tonifying the body. The yin and the yang, that's the whole deal. Keep the body in balance and it will work properly. My dad had a booklet out in the 40s. He talked about the pituitary, thyroid, parathyroids, adrenals, pancreas, gonads. They have to work together like a finely tuned orchestra. Folks, this tonic, if you drink it, will change your health. It'll change your mind. It'll change your body. It just goes to work and does what has to be done. And that is changing the systems of the body so that they function in balance, in harmony. This product just flat out works.
Prior to taking JC Tonic, I was basically so sick that I thought my life was over because I couldn't function anymore. And I began to get depressed. And everybody knows me. I'm not a depressing person. I'm a very upbeat person. But my personality had changed. So I took the tonic, and in 3 days, I couldn't believe that I began to feel like a real person. And I remembered my life years ago, what it was like, that I actually could move around and bounce around and do all kinds of things that I have not been doing for 14 years. And I've been taking the tonic since. My whole life is back. I've lost 14 years, but I've regained my life again, and I'll never go off this tonic. Everybody should be on it. It's fantastic.
For 30 years now, I've had severe back pain. The muscles be like they would knot up. When I would come home from work, I'd have to get that back vibrator and work those muscles. And anyway, since being on the tonic, everything's just relaxed, and I'm just so much better.
The pain is so severe that it felt like there were knives. And you could have severed my leg with no anesthesia, and it would have been no different. The pain was so severe that I found myself not going anywhere, not doing anything. I couldn't walk up and down a flight of stairs. I couldn't pick up a glass of water. I couldn't play the piano anymore. I couldn't even fix my hair. I didn't want to live anymore. So my friend, my new friend, she asked me about JC Tonic. She asked me, she said, "Have you tried the tonic?" And I said, "What tonic?" And being desperate, I'm thinking, I'm ready to try anything. By about 5 days later, I wasn't even paying attention, and I was running up and down the steps and picking up a glass of water and doing a lot of things that I hadn't done in a long time. And this is a remarkable product.
I've always suffered from migraine headaches, and I've had fibroid cysts on my left breast, which can be very painful, to the point where I had a hard time even raising my arm or using my left arm for anything. And so about 3 days after taking the tonic, I noticed that the pain on my left side was not as severe.
The thing that has affected my life most was the severe depression has robbed my joy and happiness. And now after 5 months of taking it, I mean, every day I just feel terrific. I just can't hardly hold myself back. It's just such a joy to feel being happy instead of sad and depressed all the time.
With JC Tonic, I am now able to function and not suffer from menopause symptoms. It's taking care of that. I don't have no hot flashes or the anger. A lot of times with menopause, women get mad for no reason, or they're upset or emotional, and I don't suffer from any of these symptoms anymore.
Pat was diagnosed with, 2 years ago, with terminal brain cancer. So when we found it, we had 2 surgeons say that there's no sense in doing surgery. So we went ahead and made the choice to do surgery. Then she came out in a coma, and they said she'd never come out of the coma. She beat that. So when we brought her home, she couldn't walk, couldn't talk. Her words were all mixed up, couldn't have conversation. So it was very difficult to figure out what she wanted and what her needs were.
My brain tumor took me right over, so the control was out of my hands. I didn't know what to do, but taking this tonic, it took off that veil, and I could see things a whole lot clearer. I could understand things, I could relate, I could open my mouth and talk. The understanding of where I'm at now it's even more. Every month it's getting better and clearer, that I feel that there's this an understanding that I can do what I can, and to understand that now is simple. Just taking the tonic, just opening up that little thing and drinking that right there, that has helped me tremendous. So I'm understanding and being able to say these things clearer, and that has helped tremendous.
We have a favorite slogan here: take an ounce and feel the bounce. Folks, 5 out of 10 of you listening, the first monodose that you take, you will feel the bounce. Just try it.
For more information, please contact the person who gave you this video, or call us at our home office, 1-800-JC Tonic. That's 1-800-528-6642. Or visit us at our website at jurak.com, JURAK.com.